first update to the 2014 box stock community build, and this is the, as you all know, or any of you have been following me, I'm building the 1999 Ford SVT F-150 Lightning by Revell 1:25 scale. So what we got here, it's been a couple of days now since the build has started, so I kind of started late yesterday. I started about lunchtime on the 14th. So yeah, so we got this cab, got the tray pretty much done. There's a bit of cleanup to do here. It's like, yeah, I'm not really a car builder, so I'm still trying to work out what to build what, but yeah, so you can see a lot of armour and sort of aircraft habits in here, so which I've got to get out of. Yeah, so the tray I'm really happy with. Very nice detail at this stage. There has been a little bit of flash I've had to clean up, and there's a couple of gaps here and there which I kind of need to fill. So like, it hasn't been too bad. Like, realistically, it's built kits worse and they need a lot of filling. So yeah, but as you can see, that firewall's been put in, the air box is in. So yeah, and they went together really well. And you got the back of the cab that just goes in there. That's all been cleaned up and ready to go. I've got the steering wheel sort of put together. That's been cleaned up as well. And the steering column. Also, we've got the brake booster, which I've got to clean up as well. That's just two halves glued together. I've got to clean that up. And we have the fuel tank, which I also have to clean up. That's just two parts like that. And we have the radiator and the radiator mount. That's put together. Well, when I say put together, it's only two pieces, and doesn't really want to focus because it's the light's killing it. So I'll just switch the light over. Also, we've got the interior. So we've got the cab floor and the bottom of the cab. So you got all your details under here as well. So you got your cross members and fuel lines and what have it in there. And we also got the chassis rail assembly. So you got all the suspension, independent front suspension. Got all your shock, your suspension springs in there, and you got your steering shaft there, and you got a crossmember that to glue in. But other than that, this whole under section of the vehicle was one piece. Just a couple of little bits and pieces up the front here, which I had to glue in, which was no hassles at all. I've also made up a painting stick just with a ruler. And I've just got some parts ready to be painted or primed. They're just ready to go, so when I do get to that stage I can just paint it. So we got the door trims here, which have been cleaned up. Try and get it out of this light so you can see it. Yeah, so you got that. You got the seats. They were two pieces. You can see where the joins were. Oh, fucking wait. It wants to focus. You can see, I don't know if the camera picks it up or you can see it, but you see where the joins were that runs right along the outside edge. And the gap was horrific. It was probably ½ mil difference on each side, so the front part actually stuck out ½ mil. And yeah, and that had to be sanded back. There's just no way I was going to leave it the way it was. And the dash, you'll see where, oops, nearly dropped it again. Yeah, so you can see where this part actually glues onto this part here, and there's a massive gap that ran along inside. You can probably still see it where this hard recess is. It runs right around, and it comes all the way up to here, and it goes right around. But yeah, mainly around here was just a gap by, well, it's probably about 0.1 of a mil, and you can see it like it's, yeah, it had to be filled. So what I'd done there I'll just take this off the paper. I'll just use some of this artist modelling paste here. It's just an acrylic texture paint, and really thick. So if you guys haven't seen it, so now I have a lot of new subscribers that have joined my channel. But yeah, it's basically an acrylic paint, but it's like that thick, and you can just wash it out with water, so you don't have to muck around with thinners and things like that. It's just plain old water that cleans it up. And if you guys can get it over in the States or the UK, I mean, I definitely recommend getting it. I mean, I only got this from the dollar store, and it was $11, and it's like half a litre or 500 mils, and you get an absolute heat. And then you can see inside, that's what I've used. You can see it, just applied it with a brush, and you can easily clean it up with water if it's on the outside. Or we've got two cameras here, don't know which one to look at, sorry guys. And you see inside where I've just filled it all. Okay, so I'm not really too phased about cleaning that up, because that is going to be inside. You're never going to see it again once it's glued in place. But I'm just going to do a little bit of tidy up here on the front, and you can easily sand this stuff. Once it's hard, you can sand it. You can paint over it. They're just very easy to use, guys. So if you want to see a tutorial or something on it, how to use it, yeah, just swing me a message and I'll try and get one done. But it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty self-explanatory too. What else is there? And you got the power plant of this thing. Yeah, it's a 5.7 litre V8. Ooh, V8 power. So there's still I've still got a little bit of cleanup to do on this thing. And like, yeah, just if it's not up to your standards, guys, I do apologise, because yeah, like I said, as I always say, I've said a lot lately, I don't build cars. So I guess over time, as I build more of these things, I'm going to get used to putting these together, and so I am trying. So that's that. And before I forget, I've got some bombs to go in here. Nah, just kidding. I've got a radiator fan, and just there, and I've just got that on a cocktail stick, ready to go. And they're not fine. I've still got to do a bit of sanding on these things as well. And I've got two stages of the pulley and fan belt system, and they still need a little bit of cleanup, but I've just got them mounted on the sticks like that, so they're just out of the way and I don't break them. And so that's them there. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like in the box, the actual box itself, I don't have too much to go. I've just got a few little bits and pieces here. So the mirrors, I still got to do the suspension system, the exhaust system. I've got the wheels to clean up. What else is there? Got the mirrors. Got the front of the bonnet inside the engine sort of bay. Got the hood or the bonnet, and wheel cover, air intake system, disc brakes, and it's got the tyres and clear parts. So yeah, that's what I've got left to do, guys, before really paint starts kicking off. So yeah, just want to say thanks for watching, and thanks for all the new subscribers, and thanks for taking me into the car community. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.